Hey guys, I hope you had a good spring break, and I hope everyone is healthy, safe, and happy. Okay, so uh, getting straight to the point, moving forward, uh, instead of writing out the instructions for each week in the classroom, I'm going to post a video uh, in Classroom with the instructions for each week. Now, some of you might be asking, why are we doing this? And I'm going to be very straightforward. There were more than a few of you guys last marking period while we were out uh, who were either late handing work in or reached out to me several days after I posted an assignment with instructions saying, I don't know what I'm missing, or, you posted work in Classroom, or you posted instructions, or you had a lot of questions. And I think that it is wise for us to try to hone in and narrow down on some of these problems and try to, minimize them when possible. And I'll also say this. I know this is a really challenging, tough time. I know that this is really confusing and this is really stressful. I get it. And I sympathize. That being said, I still have to give you work. And honestly, this is just how it's going to be for now on. Okay, so getting straight to it. Every Monday, I'm going to post a video on Classroom. What you're going to do is this. You're going to click on the link and watch the video. It'll be 5 or 10 minutes every Monday, not super long, very brief. And you're going to watch my instructions for each week. And then in Classroom, I'm going to post an assignment portal. Okay? The assignment portal will ask you guys to tell me what my instructions were in the video. Okay? Honestly, this is really straightforward. It's not overly difficult. Basically, you just watch the video and then see what my instructions are for the week and just type out the instructions in the assignment portal. Heck, you could probably even screenshot the slide I have with the instructions and then put that picture in the assignment portal. I'm totally fine with that. That shows me that you at least saw it. Totally okay with it. Now, because this is really straightforward and simple, and by the way, this counts as a formative participation grade every week. Now, because this is really straightforward and simple, I'm not going to accept this late unless you have a good reason. So, you watch the video on Monday, and then you post the instructions that same day by midnight, okay? It doesn't really matter to me when you watch the video. You could watch it at 9 a.m. in the morning, you could watch it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you could watch it at 11 o'clock at night. I really hope you don't. But you could technically do that. But you have to post the instructions back into the assignment tab that Monday night, okay? Now, some of you guys might have different circumstances, and if those occur, I'm totally willing to play loose with that restriction for those of you this affects. So, for example, I know some of you are working while we're doing all this. Maybe you worked all day and you didn't have time to watch my video. I totally get it. In that case, just indicate that to me when you post the instructions back into the assignment tab. And I'll be like, yeah, that's totally fine. They had work. God forbid, maybe one of your family members is in the hospital, and obviously you might not be able to watch the video or maybe not even remember to do it the day that it's posted. I totally get it. So just tell me that when you submit the actual instructions for the week. Totally fine. Okay, a couple other housekeeping things before we get to the actual instructions for this week. I have graded your Gatsby essays, assuming that you handed one in for the last marking period. As opposed to how I was doing this before, in the interest of time, I did not write personal comments on the final drafts when I graded them. I really just wrote down the grade breakdowns when I returned the paper to you at the bottom of the paper. If you are confused about why you got the grade you got, or have any questions, or say, hey, Mr. Kim, I don't think you were really fair to me on this grading issue, totally fine. Contact me, and I will set up an opportunity for us to talk, and I'll just go over the paper with you, and if it's, if I really didn't give you enough credit, or I didn't consider something, yeah, I will definitely be open to considering changing that. But if you do want to do this, you have to let me know quickly, because there isn't a lot of time left in the marking period, or rather, a lot of time left for me to change grades in the last marking period. Okay. One other thing, I am offering extra credits. And if I'm going to be honest, it is very unorthodox. It isn't something I've done before for class, but I also think it's a really good option for both extra credit and for general morale these days. So, if you are interested in extra credit and you might need extra credit, please contact me, and I will tell you what it is. Okay? Now, as far as the actual instructions for this week, this is what you're going to be posting in Classroom, the assignment tab. First of all, don't write in the assignment tab, I had to watch the video and write the instructions every week, because honestly, if you submit that in the assignment, just answering the questions, I will know that you need to watch the video and post the instructions. Totally fine. You don't have to rewrite that part. And honestly, again, you can screenshot this page and then just put that picture in the assignment tab too. Totally fine. All right, so tomorrow in Classroom, I'm going to post a link to a video. Okay. Now, I mentioned to you guys, I'm hoping some of you remember, I mentioned to you guys a while back that we would be talking about the SAT this marking period. Now, I have to adjust some of the things I'm going to do with you guys since we're not in person, and frankly, because this is kind of all crazy right now, but I am going to cover the basic concepts in that unit. So, tomorrow I'm going to post a lesson video. It'll be relatively short, and I'm going to ask that you watch it, and in the video, I'm going to reference questions or an assignment. You are going to then answer those questions or the assignment by Wednesday night, and I will post the assignment tab at the same time I release tomorrow's video. Now, as a school, we've been trying to get together a virtual learning schedule so that we don't conflict on different responsibility times, and make sure that we're able to contact you or you can contact us if we need to. In all honesty, I'll get straight to the point. I know some of you have work, and I know some of you maybe don't want to watch a video at 9 o'clock in the morning. I totally get it. So it doesn't really matter to me when you watch the lesson video, as long as you answer the questions for the lesson by the following night. Okay? So, again, tomorrow there will be a lesson video. Watch the video between tomorrow morning and Wednesday midnight, and then just answer the questions that go along with the video by Wednesday night in Classroom. And Thursday, same thing. I will post a lesson video in YouTube, and I'll put a link on Classroom. I will refer to questions or an assignment in the video, and then just answer that set of questions by Friday night in Classroom. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I really hope I get to see you guys again soon. This has frankly been a crazy month, and this is a really strange experience. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, bye.